Oh, it's been great. It's been, we didn't think it was going to be that long of a tour, like we started out, we did like a first U.S. leg, and it was just so successful. So many shows sold out. We had 2 nights in many cities, and the enthusiasm of the fans were crazy. Like everybody was asking around the world, like, hey, you have to bring this to Australia, you have to bring this to Brazil, you have to bring this to Europe, you have to, and we just felt like, what, let's just embrace that and just kind of celebrate that special, iconic moment for our band, and let's run with it and just have fun and give the fans what they want. And at first we were a little like apprehensive about doing the big anniversary tour. We just felt like, I don't know, like we should just focus on new music, but I think that they're not mutually exclusive. You know what I mean? Like we just did a big tour for the 5th record, and now we're doing this tour, the whole anniversary thing, and fans are stoked, and they're happy when we play old stuff. They're happy when we play new stuff. So it's just one of those things where we're in a great position on that level, and it's been a lot of fun.
You also released vinyl for the anniversary too. Do you
Yes.
plan on doing vinyl for any of the other albums?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's really cool. People seem to really enjoy it right now, and there's like this big resurgence of the format, and we love it. I think visually it's stunning. It's really cool to see, the art so big, and to have it to have something tangible, physical for fans. I think it's getting lost now with the whole digital, Spotify and all that, Apple Music and all that. It's a lost art, the album covers, and for us it's always been really important. All the visuals of the bands have always been really crucial. We really spent a lot of time thinking about it, and doing the concepts and doing the shoots, and we really believe that it's part of the experience, So to have a vinyl makes it really cool, and fans can experience it like we did when we were kids,
And you're starting to work on a new album now, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
What should fans expect with the new material? And have you started recording anything yet? Because I saw something that you were going to start recording on tour.
You know what? We haven't started recording really. We need to start writing. So after this run on Warped Tour that we're doing, like in August, September, we'll start focusing on that, on new music. That's really the goal for 2018 for the rest of the year. Is just to really, get new songs. And in terms of what people can expect, I'm not sure yet. It depends. Like we'll sit down and we'll see where the inspiration goes and everything. But I think that if you're asking me right now, what I'm envisioning, it's like doing this tour, doing the anniversary tour. It really makes me want to go back to our roots, go old school a little bit, and just have the energy and the very fun aspect of our first album, second album, and really go to the core of what Simple Plan is. And I would say Get Your Heart On as well was one that I felt we really nailed the balance of the pop sensibility and the melodies and the catchiness of the band mixed in with the high energy and fun aspect. And I think that's what people love about this band, and also the emotional songs. And so I think that's the balance. Those are the 3 elements that we need to have in a Simple Plan record to make it I think our own, and that's the goal, to just write a special record that people will really love.
I think the last 2 records it sounded more like you were trying to get back to the first record.
Yeah, for sure. I think that I think with Get Your Heart On, it was really, that was the goal. Like after the 3rd album was a little different. We experienced, we tried different things. It was fun. I think a lot of the fans, it's their favorite record, and but I think we maybe went away a little bit from who we are and the core of what the essence of the band. So the last 2 records, we're just trying to bring it back, and I think that it's been fun playing the songs live. They really come across great, and people are really excited like when we play new songs. So it's been really cool, and I think that's what we want to keep going.
You've played Warped Tour 12 times.
Yeah, a lot.
How do you feel about the tour ending, and do you have any memories from attending or performing that you want to share?
Oh, for sure, tons of memories. I mean, from attending, I remember going, the first time was probably 95, I want to say, 94, and,
95 was the first year.
95, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't remember exactly, but definitely, we saw, some of our favorite bands. I remember the year where Blink and Unwritten Law were on, and just, seeing all these. I was actually a journalist like you, I was doing some stuff for the MTV of Quebec back home, and I got to interview a bunch of bands, and it was really cool to be so close to it. And I had a band at the time, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to play and do this. And the first time we played as a band was '96 with our first band called Reset, and it was so rad to be on it, and there's just so many amazing memories of it. Doing it, like for us, I think what it did is it really helped us build an amazing fan base, and it's been a huge part of our career. It really helped define who the band is and what we stand for, and we're just really stoked. I mean, as far as how I feel for it ending today, I mean, obviously it's bittersweet. It's a little sad to see the end of an era, but I think that at the same time, I don't think it's the end of Warped Tour per se. I think it's gonna, sort of morph into something else, whether it's a weekend thing or whether it's like, a cruise like they did, or overseas stuff. Like, it's, the brand is strong, and people, I think, really believe in the concept and what it stands for, and I think it's gonna be around for a while.
I think that really helped you over the years, because I remember seeing you on this tiniest stage in Buffalo in 2002, the Maurice stage.
Yeah.
That was so small. Now you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, like we just built it. We used to walk around with our Discman, and we would play our music to people, like, hey, we're on at like 3 p.m. on the Maurice stage, like, make sure you come out. And most band would have, like, I don't know, 50 people, 75 people, and we'd come out, we'd have 1,000, because we took the time, and we were so passionate about what we were doing, and we wanted people to see the band, because we knew that if you saw the band, most likely you would, become a fan. So we just worked so hard at like making sure people were coming out and knew the stage time and where we were at and what we sounded like, and it really was a game changer for us doing this tour, and it brought us so many fans because they were able to sample it. They were able to, like, oh, let me check it out, and then, oh, these guys are good, I want to see them again, and so it worked out great.
The music scene has changed a lot since you started Simple Plan. Where do you see it going in the next, like, 5 to 10 years?
It's interesting. Like, when we started, it's like people used to say, like, oh, you better hurry up, it's 2002, the pop punk's going away, like, you're gonna miss the wave, like, and now you're looking at it like about 16 years later, and it's still here, it's still going strong, and there's still new bands that are coming out. I think this style of music will never truly disappear or go away, because it's about heartfelt, honest lyrics. It's about high energy music that makes you want to move, and like makes you, it just has this contagious vibe to it that it's just infectious, and people love it. And I think that and the connection with the fans, like the bands that play this kind of music, for some reason, they all make a big effort to be close to their fans and to spend time with them and to really respect them, and I think that's why it's still here, it's still alive, so I'm not sure where it's going to go. I think it's exciting. There's new bands that are sort of touring it back and really almost sound like an old school or new school version of like the bands of our era, and I think that's cool. But hopefully there'll be some new bands that will come in and push the envelope and make us all evolve and make us all get better, But as far as we're concerned, I think we know our sound now. We know who we are, and our fans love it. And we have every intention to just keep going and just keep moving forward.
Do you have anything you want to add or tell your fans?
I just want to say thank you to all the fans who have came out to see us throughout the years on the Warped Tour. It's been an amazing journey for us. We really enjoyed it, and we're really proud to be part of the last one of this final run. And so if you're coming to a show, make sure you come say hi to the merch stand. Make sure you come and hang out with us. We'd love to see everybody and say hello, take selfies, and hang out, and come see the show. If you haven't seen us in a long time, come see what we're all about.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.